The adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
You're exactly right, but you know how it is. Some of the guys will shrug it off if you ask them about it, but you can tell both teams are amped up to the gills for this one.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got a Flalo. Rudy Gay is out there with Andrew Nicholson. And there's Collison, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's blocked. And Flalo kicks to Collison. And Chris, at the midway point of the season, are teams worried about peaking too early? Is that a real concern for teams?
Yeah, you know what? I've never understood the phrase peaking too early. I never understood what that meant. You're supposed to try to win every game you can. It's no such thing as perfection, so you'll never peak.
Great way to put it. Now, here's Matthews, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Drains the three-pointer.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
That's exactly how you want to start the game.
Gay outside, three-pointer, good, and the assist goes to Collison. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
When Gay is knocking down the perimeter jumper, he's very dangerous. Given how long his arms are, good luck at trying to catch up to his release in time if you were the D.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So we'll see D'Angelo Russell go to the line here. It's on Darren Collison. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And the free throw, no good.
Now, the Kings haven't had too many deep runs in the playoffs, but they have had some fantastic players over the years. Ever since their move to Sacramento in 1985, they've had some of the most exciting talent in the league.
Gay outside. And another three for Sacramento.
Oh, I love to see the unselfishness from Collison. Really whips the ball over to the open man quickly.
Outside Matthews. The feed to Russell. The baseline J. He can't get that one to fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And Chris, I would agree that most fans would call you the greatest Sacramento King ever to play.
Well, we've had some great players, and Oscar Robertson wasn't in that Sacramento era. I'm lucky for that because he's one of the greatest players of all time. And you can also make a case for Mitch Richmond. His teams didn't win, but he was an incredible scorer.
Here's Collison after Wesley Matthews' score. In the corner, Flalo with it. Dishes it to Cousins. The high post shot, again Sacramento.
The defender was in position, but too passive to force a bad shot.
The Lakers trail. Russell with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Screened by Russell. Shoots a three, and again it's the Lakers from deep. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside, here's Cousins. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Chris, make no mistake about it, DeMarcus Cousins is a legitimate threat from beyond the arc.
And with Cousins, it almost seems unfair to have a 7-footer with his build shooting threes. Now look, he shoots at a good clip. He can stretch out a defense if left unguarded. He's never going to become a jump shooting big by any means, but now you can't sag off of him on that perimeter.
First free throw is good.
And Cousins is one of the best big men in the league who continues to get better over time.
And Cousins drops them both.
And it's no doubt that Cousins is one of the premier big men in this league. I mean, look at what he does in every facet of the game. He can do it all. He's arguably the best center in the league right now, and he's still very young.
Now the dish to Matthews. And not sure what he was thinking there. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Collison. Back to Gay. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And for Cousins, many will say he's the best center in the league, Chris. It's rare to see a player with his size do what he can do.
Well, Cousins' footwork is so nice on offense that he can be impossible to slow up. He still has great bulk to his game. He has no problem going through defenders if he needs to. The only person that slows him up is himself.
One item with Rudy Gay, Chris, is that he is very aware of how to take advantage of a mismatch.
And that awareness, Kev, is something that has made Gay such a reliable scorer. A lot of players have one way that they prefer to get buckets, but Gay is comfortable doing whatever it takes. He's gotten better over his career in taking what the defense gives him.
And he sinks the second.
Now, one thing you have to appreciate about Rudy Gay is just how fearless he plays on the floor. He goes right at defenders and loves to finish with the dunk. He's very aggressive in every aspect of his game, from offense to defense.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And with Gay being so aggressive, Chris, with this play, you see it in all sorts of places, like his defense.
Well, Kevin, perhaps the biggest place you'll see this fearless mindset is in late-game situations. He has hit a lot of late-game winners and clutch shots in his career. Not always perfect, but he is never afraid to take the last shot.
First one falls for him. Matt Barnes is checked in for Darren Collison. And so Russell hits them both. The Kings trailing. Barnes kicks to Aflalo. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Matthews.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Russell hits them both. The Kings trail by 3. Now here's Barnes. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Cousins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the prophet, 2 behind him. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Only shooting 71, really, on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And that one falls for Cousins. And Cousins drops them both. Here's Russell. He's got 9. He kicks to Matthews. Russell sets a screen for Matthews. Back to Russell. Five to shoot. Pass to Hassel. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. He doesn't usually fire from out there. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
There's the screen, And the pass to Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Russell. Dolman. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Gay. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Aflalo. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And the D is very aware of Cousins' efficiency from the post. But even when they're up on him, he is a true master at nailing these shots over their outstretched arms.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
And a good indication of that, this will be an absolute battle for the entirety of this game.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And let's take a look at Matt Barnes' numbers. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now, here is Russell. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. During your career in Sacramento, Chris, you played on one of the most up-tempo teams of the era. Just how much fun is it for a player to play in a system like that?
Well, first of all, you better be in shape and have your track shoes on at all times. And secondly, it is fun because the faster the game is played, the more mistakes that are made. And so hopefully if you're executing, more mistakes will be made on the defense's part of the game. And when that happens, you get a lot of highlight plays. You get involved. You get the crowd engaged. The energy, this part of it is so different. So those are some fun days playing out there with my boys and, had some of the best times out there with that exciting, fast tempo type play.
Like that. Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Hassel. Over in the corner, Matthews. Now Russell. The 11-footer. Again, Russell missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
14 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in. 12 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, Kevin, and it really only takes a couple of shots for Cousins to find his groove. He is just a phenomenal scorer.
And stolen by Barnes. Gay passes to Barnes. Kicks to Nicholson. He feeds it to Cousins. Rebound the Lakers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road in front of a hostile crowd, they maintain their poise. They maintain their focus. Just awesome to watch.
Here's Ingram. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Knocks down the 3 ball. The Kings leading. Gay kicks to Nicholson. He dishes it to Cousins. Fades. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cousins has got 14 points.
Oh, he has been an absolute terror this quarter.
There's a screen. Here's Ingram. Cousins pulls it in.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Now here's Gay. A against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And again, it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Oh, he has really played to his maximum potential this quarter. What a performance.
Here's Hassel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Oh, Kevin, and 4 steals on the night. He relished being a major disruption on the defensive end.
4 on the clock, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
For Los Angeles, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Free throw good, Russell. Some changes for the Lakers. Collins checked in for Ingram. And Silks subbed in for Matthews. And then for Sacramento, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Cousins. Tolliver comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And it's Caspian for Barnes. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Gay. 7 points in the game. Feeds to Aflalo. Back to Gay. Shoots from the high post. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
And they pushed the action, forced the defense to try to react in ways that just simply couldn't.
So it's Sacramento now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Another miss by Gay.
They were right up in his grill. Really gave him no breathing room to release that one clean.
The drive by Russell. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. This during your playing days. You were named to the All-NBA team in 2001. Several All-NBA second teams. How much does it really mean to a player? How much did it mean to you to make those lists?
You know, it meant a lot, especially when your career is over, to know that you were one of the best, especially with the competition that was at the power forward position those years. I mean, could have given it to anyone with Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett. I mean, Rasheed Wallace. You look at those names of power forward just in that conference those years. So, I'm just proud that I, was one of the best at my position and had fun doing it. The biggest thing was something that I've always worked hard for. It was a dream just to make it to the NBA. So anything else is gravy. But I'm definitely proud of those years in the league. You do it all in the name of wanting to win the championship. And, I trade all those in for a ring.
Great perspective. Well, it sure feels like more and more the league has demanded now more players with skill at every position. Guys, Chris, who can dribble and pass and shoot. Do you think you'd have been even more valued if you played in today's game?
You know what? A legend once told me not to kind of look back and compare or to wonder about what could have been. And I don't know. I do like the fact that when I had that skill set, it was appreciated by my coach, teammates, and some fans. But for most people back then, they would say you're trying to do too much, or it doesn't mean anything to have 5 assists a game or to get guys involved. And for me, I just thought that the more you can do, the better you are at all skill sets. The more you make yourself valuable to your team, the more you should be on the court, and it validates that. So for me, I just took all my favorite players and I stole from them. I wanted to be like them, and I thank the generations that came before me that allowed me to see what the game should look like, and then add my own little style and flair to it and do my own thing.
Good point. Gay kicks to Aflalo. Gay drives in. Excellent D there for Mayo. Lakers leading by 4. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Tolliver dishes to Casper. Gay against Mayo. And stolen by Mayo. Pass to Cobb. Here's Hassel. Now the feed to Mayo. Takes a three. He can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 6. And here's Collison. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
Okay, and 4 steals on the night. He relished being a major disruption on the defensive end.
Connects from three-point range. Caspy's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Kings. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Caspy for the Kings. Chris actually started with Sacramento when he was drafted to the NBA, and after a brief jaunt around the league for a few years, returned to the Kings in 2014.
Okay, look at what he's done. His best years have been in Sacramento. He's very good at getting out and running in the open floor and getting the crowd involved.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Collison is out there with a foul. Then there's Caspy. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Tolliver in at the power forward. Here is Tolliver. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Caspy has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 3 assists now in this one.
Smooth-looking catch-and-shoot jumper from Caspy. If the D is playing off of him, he loves making them look foolish.
Now here's Mayo. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Don't forget, he also racked up 3 steals. He showed terrific anticipation and heart on the defensive end.
Now a follow. O.J. Mayo missing on the 3. Tolliver kicks to Collison. To the right side. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
The Prophet passes to Collins. Here's Redding. He's guarded by Afflalo. Stolen by Collison. Afflalo outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Collins. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. We know that. Thank you. Here's Afflalo. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside Mayo. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty at how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ingram comes in for Collins. And it's Russell in for O.J. Mayo. And then for Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cauley Stein. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Anthony Tolliver. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Aflalo kicks to Collison. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aflalo. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the Kings.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
Russell with it. He's got 11. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The three from Aflalo hits the three-point bomb. Aflalo's got 7.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Russell. Now here's Ingram. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
I like that style. Lose 3 points, get them right back at the other end. That's good basketball.
Collison. And it's good, 2 points. Collison's got his first points of the night.
And the skill Collison has inside, so great at catching the D off guard when he's down in the post.
Russell kicks to Ingram. Now the pass to the Prophet. There's the pick. Dishes it to Russell. Pass to Ingram. Shoots a 3. Here's the Prophet. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First one falls for him. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Collison kicks to Aflalo. There's the dish to Cousins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Back to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. He kicks it to Ingram. They set the pick. And the Lakers with another miss.
Nah, he's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
Pass to Collison. Six on the shot clock. Here's Cousins, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Russell, a screen on Collison. Matthews dishes to Russell. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Russell's got 13. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for the Kings. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Lakers in 5th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Now here's Aflalo. 7 points in the game. Collison against Russell. Shot from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Kings lead by 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kicks it to Ingram. Baseline jumper. Nicholson grabs the board.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the wide open shot from Collison. Cousins, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And an impressive job by Cousins to get the D to overcommit. He is one of the toughest covers in the league from the interior.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Silks checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Kings. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
It's taken away by Collison. Passes it to Cousins. Snatched away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Ingram. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And checking out the stats for Gay, he showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hassel's checked in. Both free throws good from Cousins. So it's the Lakers now. 7-point differential. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And Matthews kicks to Russell. Back to Matthews. Lets it go from deep. Here's the Prophet. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Well, after getting to the stripe in the first quarter, he's definitely been more assertive driving inside.
Collison kicks to Gay. Back to Collison. From 13. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they needed.
One shot.
Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Gay kicks to Collison. Back to Gay. Here's Cousins. Good on the bucket. Cousins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And when Cousins has some room to work with close to the basket, he knows how to deliver.
Russell passes to the Prophet. He feeds it to Matthews. He dishes it to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Barnes kicks to Nicholson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 5-point Sacramento lead. Outside Matthews. They set the pick. Here's Hassel. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Sacramento's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Nicholson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Nicholson nails both of them. Lakers trail by 4. Russell passes to Hassel. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Cobb. There's the pick. The pass to the Prophet. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Russell. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Russell's got 16 points.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prophet's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell passes to the Prophet, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Oh, great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
Collins checked in for Matthews. And a change for Sacramento. Cauley Stein's checked in. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Sacramento. Collison kicks to Gay. The feed now to Cauley Stein. They swipe it. Here's Mayo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Lakers lead by 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Collison. Sacramento again missing. The Lakers shooting around 41% on the night.
Now, what you have to like about Derek Collison is the fact that he gives you a little bit of everything from the point guard position. He can shoot it from deep. He can attack the basket depending on what the defender gives him. He acts as a true facilitator for the rest of the team when he's manning the point guard.
The Kings trail by 3. Gay kicks to Collison.
2 quick fouls. That's bad news for him. He has to keep his hands to himself until halftime.
Well, Chris, with Collison, as you said, he is a jack of all trades as a floor general.
Well, a lot of it is that Collison knows what he can and can't do and plays within himself. Always plays to the tempo of the game.
And the first one drops.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And the 6', 175-pound Collison is a vital part of this team, a speedy point guard who can get hot in a hurry.
Passes it to Cobb. Here's Hassel. He's covered by Gay. Here's Collins. Sacramento grabs the miss. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
I mean, you're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gay. That one, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers on top as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They've got a 2-point lead. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
The Kings trailing. Ingram is out there with the captain. Then it's Matthews. And there's D'Angelo Russell as the Prophet in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Now here's Matthews, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Russell kicks to Matthews. Stripped it away. Now Collison. Aflalo dishes to Collison. Here's the screen for the tie. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a look here at the shot chart.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taking that shot.
Here's Russell. Outside Matthews. Back to Russell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Russell's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And for 3, Cousins. Again, the miss by the Kings.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Russell kicks to Matthews. And the pass to the Prophet. This one for 3. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Gay on the way. 9 points in the game so far. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Collison.
Oh, but they got that one to fall, and they need to keep it up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
And here is Ingram. Dishes it to Russell. Shoots from the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Recognizing the size mismatch, pulls up from mid-range, easy money.
Collison, the pass to Gay. To the inside. Here's Cousins. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, and Cousins just has the mentality that no one can stop him. Even when he gets hit, he has the talent to brush it off and still nail the shot.
What a contribution at the line so far. Going 10 for 10. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Russell. He's got 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Passes it to the Prophet. Lets it go with a 3. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Collison with it. 8 points for him. Aflalo outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He had all the room in the world to get that up, but somehow blew it by rushing it just a tad.
And stolen by Aflalo. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Shot's good by Gay. Gay's got 11 points.
Oh my goodness, the speed of Gay is overwhelming for many defenders. He really uses both his size and his quickness in transition extremely well.
Collison kicks to Gay. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
The Kings making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Rudy Gay hits them both. Lakers trail by 4. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And here we can check out the story on DeMarcus Cousins. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 14th in scoring, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Collison kicks to Gay. And good as it rattles through the hoop. He's got 15.
Oh, come on. You have to commend the way Gay sees the floor, especially how he sees available space off of picks and capitalizes.
Now, here is Russell. 20 points for him. Over in the corner, Matthews. Dolman, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. Well, you look at the captain, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line. And, of course, the prophet.
And they're both just fundamentally sound. And their success at the free throw line, I think, bears that out.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Kings leading now by 4. Now here's Collison. 8 points for him. Here's Cousins. Makes it off the glass. Cousins has got 31.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Ingram. He's got 6. And again, no good by the Lakers.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Oh my gosh, he's really playing poor out there. It might just not be his night.
No good from Caspi. Lakers trail by 6.
And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
Pass to Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And checking out Sacramento. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And when I look at the Lakers, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
And I don't think they knew exactly what they were either at the beginning of the season. But as they've gotten more familiar with one another, their chemistry has really developed over time.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 5 to the left side wing. Russell dishes to Ingram. Tries a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Caspi's got his third rebound tonight.
Now this would be a totally different ball game if his shot was on target like it usually is.
Screen by Cousins. And Caspi kicks to Cousins, and that one is good. Cousins has got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento.
With every shot he makes, the defense only gets more and more flustered. What a showing by him.
Here's the screen. Here's Russell to the paint. Dolman. Nicholson grabs the board.
Well, nice. You have to love it. He worked very hard to get a great look at the bucket. Those are the shots you want him taking every time.
Here's Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Now, what I like about Omar Caspi is that he gives you a little bit of everything when he's on the floor. He can hit the 3, attack the rim, and he scores in transition. He always finds a way to bring something that the team needs.
And with Caspi, his numbers have never been head-turning, Chris, during his career, but he does possess that versatility that coaches love.
That's what's exciting about his game. When Caspi gets it going, he can absolutely explode. He's improved as a three-point shooter, and he gives you all the hustle plays that gets his team fired up to go on those big runs.
No luck that time either.
Well, not too many complaints about that trip to the line. He's gotten them a lot of points up there tonight.
Down low, it's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Redding. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kings leading now by 5. Collison kicks to Cauley-Stein. The dish to Cousins. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
Now Russell. 20 points for him. Five to shoot. He kicks it to Collins. Releases from 15. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead. The Kings have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the middle. Here's Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And the bruising game of Cousins, nearly impossible to match up with him given his massive size.
And that one misses. The Profits checked in for Los Angeles. Silk comes in for Russell, and the Kings also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 4. Silk passes to Ingram. Here's Silk. He's covered by Collison. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Collins. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for the Prophet. He's putting up about 17 points, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Shoots from the baseline, and that one's good. Cousins has got 11 in the second half.
And when it comes to shooting, Cousins continues to stretch his range. That mid-range jump shot of his is pretty much automatic when the D plays off of him.
Here's Silk. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here's Collison. Barnes kicks to Collison. To the wing on the left. From 12 feet out. That shot missing, and it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Ingram. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And the Kings making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Kings leading now by 3. Collison kicks to Caspi. Now here's Collison. He's guarded closely. Nice step back to get it off. Collison's got 10 points.
The mid-range area of the floor is so important, and Collison knows how to shoot from there.
Collins kicks to Ingram. Here's the Prophet. He's got 10. Shot by Collins, no good. Outside Collison. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. Over in the corner, Barnes. Collison with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Left side, Collison. No good from the wing.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
They set the pick. Here's Redding. He's covered by Collison. Here's Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Caspi dishes to Collison. To the paint. The kick out to Barnes. Collison up top. Ball stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss. Tolliver in the post. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:29 left in the third. Here's Silk. He's covered by Collison. Here's Collins. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. 10 points for him. Collison kicks to Barnes. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, I guess from that distance, the defense thought he'd dish it off. Oops.
They set the screen. Here's Redding. He dishes it to Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kings leading now by 6. Nobody near Barnes. Here's Tolliver.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots.
He's off on the first.
Anthony Tolliver isn't a player most teams worry about in their scouting report, but he can hurt you if you give him space. He's a very strong shooter at the power forward position, and he commands attention.
Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Caspi. And the second free throw, good. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Russell. Inside, Cobb. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Collison against Russell. The kick out to Aflalo. Outside Collison. That's tipped and stolen by Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on Darren Collison. Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. 8 seconds left in the third. Collison with it from downtown. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Lakers trail by 3. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Aflalo is out there with Collison. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Nicholson in at the 5.
Takes what the defense allows. Has that soft floater in his back pocket.
Outside Russell. They set the screen. Feeds it to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here is Tolliver. Aflalo, that's good.
Works for a look in close. That's just an excellent effort.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Collins, a screen on Collison. Pass to Hess. Latre. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That will be foul number 5 on him. Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Kings. Gay comes in for Barnes. Kings leading now by 7. Cousins. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The pass to the Prophet. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Kings leading now by 5. Collison kicks to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Cousins has got 39.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
He just never seems to panic or rush his decisions. He's just smooth. He's calm, collected, speaks volumes in games like this one.
Now a Flawley. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Over to the left wing. Sacramento moving it around. Afflalo, that's good. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gay against Collins. Back to Matthews. The feed to Collins. And the Lakers with another miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Really surprised he clanked that one. He makes those on the regular.
Now, here is Russell. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Russell. Collison kicks to Afflalo. Back to Collison. Here's the screen from past the arc. And it's Gay again missing.
Oh, Kevin, he positioned himself perfectly and had all the room to drop that one in. Just couldn't get it to go.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Kings leading now by 7. Dishes it to Cousins. 11 feet away. Count it. Good. Cousins has got 41.
The defense has thrown a lot at him, but it doesn't matter at all. He's making everything right in their faces.
Matthews passes to Collins. Back to Matthews. Matthews sets a screen for Russell. Here's Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He should heavily consider looking to his teammates as the game gets close. His shot just isn't falling.
That pushes it to double digits. 17 points for Gay.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat on the catch and shoot.
And the Lakers call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Afflalo, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Gay right side. Back to Cousins. Ingram with the steal. Outside Matthews. Outside Russell. They set the pick. Here's Ingram. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento leading by 11. Down low. Ingram with the steal. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Hassel. 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The kick out to Aflalo. Collison dishes to Aflalo. To the inside. Cousins, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Cousins has got 43 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Hassel. And it's Russell in the corner. Inside. 5 on the clock. And Aflalo kicks to Cousins. The jump hook. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Now, see, I love that focus, the execution. Even with the lead, he's dedicated to piling it on.
Here's Russell. Nails the 16-footer. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Gay kicks to Cousins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Prophet, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Bobby Hummel, he's checked in for the Prophet. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 13. Russell kicks to Ingram. Trying his luck deep, sinks the three-pointer.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Collison kicks to Nicholson. Pass to Gay. Back to Nicholson. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento gets it back. The shot will not fall. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. There's the screen. Now the dish to Hummel. There's the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now here's Aflalo. He kicks it to Gay. Off the screen. And right through it goes. Gay's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Gay has a great mindset on offense, constantly looking for a shot out there.
Russell against Collison. Russell, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Collison kicks to Nicholson. Down low. That's good from Gay on the assist by Nicholson. And now an 11-point Sacramento lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Matthews. Kicks to Russell. They set the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, the screen got him all the space he needed to release that one. I thought for sure that was going in.
No good from Gay. Lakers trail by 11. Feeds to Ingram. He dishes it to Hummel. Lakers passing it around. Now, here is Russell. To the paint. Hummel, good. Hummel's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
Man, that's just tremendous court vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
Collison kicks to Nicholson. Shot from 16. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Magnificent team play. Great timing on that bounce pass.
Lakers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Hassel. Back to Russell. And he converts the layup. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Okay, he's holding his own tonight, but they may need more than that from him.
Now Collison. From beyond the arc. And Hummel pulls it down. Lakers trail by 9. Shoots from 14. Russell, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Collison, the pass to Gay. Screen by Cousins. Gay kicks to Cousins. And he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 48.
Oh, and Gay is a man of many talents, a sharp passer who puts the team above all else.
Russell dishes to Matthews. Lets the 3 fly. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
But these are just terrible shots he's attempting right now. No reason whatsoever for this kind of horseplay.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Back to Collison. Expanding his range. Collins checked in for the Lakers. .141 left here in the fourth quarter.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Collison. Collison hits them both. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Russell. Yep, that one goes in there. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Collison against Russell. Poked loose. Time running out for the Lakers. All sorts of time. Bullseye! Russell's got 32 points in the game. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Collins against Gay. Russell. And that's collected by Gay.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Here's Collins. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And here's Aflalo. Out left to the wing. Collison, the pass to Cousins. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Cousins has got 50 points.
That's just because he's completely in rhythm. His accuracy has been absolutely fantastic.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Puts it up off the inbound. Shot by Mayo is no good. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McLemore inside the line. Again, Sacramento.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what are you asking? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch.
Here is Caspi. He feeds it to McLemore. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.